What's going on, YouTube? K4K, Crazy, Gary, Redneck, whatever. I'm gonna do a little quick review today. Got the Bill Dent Signature Series Quantum here. Little special edition joint I picked up in a trade. Had a pair of rims that I bought with some tires from a truck. But been practicing out in the yard, getting a feel for the old girl. Figured I'd come down to the lake, see what the deal is in the water here. I don't have to worry about, casting in the yard. Actually get a chance to catch something. But tell you what we got going on here. We got a 3-bearing little Baitcaster deal. I've got 12-pound I think it's trilene, Berkeley trilene. It is mono. I like mono, unless it's the disease, and in which case I don't like mono. But it's a 3-bearing system. It's pretty smooth for a 3-bearing system. It's got a 13-point magnetic brake. Seems to, got to use it on the max right now. I haven't thrown a Baitcaster in quite a while. But a little bit about the rod. It is a 6-foot medium fast, rated for 8 to 17 pound tests from 1/8 to 3/4 ounces, and it is the QX24 24-ton graphite blank IM6 graphite. It's got some pretty nice little rod eyes on there. They are coated on the inside with an insert of some sort. Looks like stainless steel. Nice little wrap job, little blaze orange there. It is a skeletal design, so you can feel the rod. Really nice. I don't like plastic stuff for joints, but it's got a pretty nice feel to it. And like I said, it's just a really smooth caster to be a cheap rod. I think it's $70 at Cabela's. From the research I've done, about $70. And I got a little 1/4 ounce, I don't know if you'd call it a net or a shaky head, but picked these up at Walmart. These are I think these are Biospawn, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but little baby crawl, little light action small bait, but and as you can see, it doesn't cast very far with that light weight on it. But here's what we got. Nice clear, partly cloudy day. It was slick calm here up until about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes ago. We got a little ripple on the water. But just wanted to check in with you guys, let you know what I thought about this little dude, and it is very responsive. I'm sitting here slow cranking it on the bottom right now. Just barely turning. It's a 6:1 gear ratio. It says engineered in the US, so it's probably made somewhere overseas, China maybe, more than likely. But who knows? It might be made in America. I doubt it, but we're just gonna sit here and shoot the shiznit for a little bit. Hope everybody's having a good Christmas week so far. Christmas Eve tomorrow. And I've yet to feel a fish on it, so I can't attest to what a fish feels like on it. But I can tell you, sitting here dragging the bottom, you feel pretty much everything. There's a little rock I just pulled off of. You can see the rod tip out there. There's another little piece of something right there. Very, very responsive for a cheap rod. Like I said, I'm looking forward to catching a fish on it so I can tell you what it feels like. It's got a pretty decent tip on it. It's not terrible. I like a little bit of give. And even with the brake set at I got it set at 11. You got a 12 and then you got a max for the settings. Grips are, I don't know what you call that, some kind of roto plastic deal. But like I said, it's a 3-bearing unit, and it's fairly smooth for a 3-bearing. It's got an anti-slip clutch in it, so it's a 3+1. You got the anti-reverse lock on it. But you can certainly feel everything in here. This is a real rocky bottom here. Not much for cover, not much for grass. But like I said, I just wanted to come chat with you guys. And you see the ripples out there. We got about, I don't know, 40 or 50 feet with this little 1/4 ounce dude here. Is it 1/4 or 7/16? It might be 7/16 ounce. I don't know. But not a bad little rod, man. I like it. It's got some pretty small eyes down there, so I don't know about using a leader situation. It'll probably do all right though. Alberto knot. Probably join a pretty decent line. And like I said, I just got 12-pound trilene mono, or excuse me, fluorocarbon. My bad. I don't know why I said it had mono on it. It doesn't have mono on it. There's a nice stick or something down there. Just pulled the tip a little bit. Definitely know if you hit something. But probably got another 40, 50 feet out of that one. I'm not whipping it too hard. I don't know this reel well enough to rip into it. So we're definitely not going to be KVD with this reel. But I am going to go get a couple lose combos next week. I'm either going to get the Mock series or the the Mock Smash. I've been doing a lot of research, trying to figure out what I want, watching a lot of YouTube videos, reading reviews and stuff on whatever. It seems to be a pretty highly reviewed product. A lot of rocks out in front of me there where I threw that one. It's constantly bumping off of stuff. Like I said, with this IM6 graphite blank they use for this rod, you can feel just about anything on the bottom. There's a rock right there. Definitely got the response, but as you can see, the lake pretty much went slick on me. Nice little drop. And there's some pretty clear water too. Probably got 6 to 10 foot visibility right here. And like I said, we're averaging about 40 or 50 feet on a cast right now with this lightweight gear. Or this lightweight lure, rather. Line's pretty stout. Got a little bit of drag in it. Not a whole lot. I don't like using a whole lot of drag. I've only backlashed one time with this rod so far. Like I said, I've had it for about 3 days, 4 days. I've been casting out in my front yard, just getting a feel for it before I come down here to the lake. But I could probably loosen the drag up quite a bit if I wanted to. But just really don't feel like messing with it. It's working. You can see the rod tip out there dancing when it hits something. But yeah, doesn't really matter how hard you throw it. You're getting about 40 to 60 feet out of a cast here. Let me open it up one more notch. Let's put it on 10 and try that. I'm just bringing it in nice and slow, feeling out the bottom here. Lake's down a good bit. You can see the bank on the other side over there. Sorry for a little shaky. I got a little neck mount deal on there on my phone mount here. Let's see if that click does anything. Oh yeah, it did something all right. Not very good. Let's get that little bird nest pulled out there. It didn't do too bad, but it's definitely not good. Let's click that and twist the handle a little bit. Let's turn that back to 11. Should be getting close to done here. There we go. For anybody that's never used a Baitcaster, that's part of it. If you want to use them, you're gonna backlash occasionally. You just gotta be patient. Keep your brakes set high. Get all my slack roll back in here. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it on 11. Tighten the tension knob up just a hair on it. It's a good little setup though. Yeah, if you leave it on 11, you really don't have a whole lot of problems. Like I said, it's a lightweight 7/16 to a 1/4 ounce. I can't remember what head I put on there. But keep it on 11. Keep your drag or your tensioner set to a slow drop, steady drop. It does pretty good. Like I said, I'm gonna upgrade. I just got this one because the dude needed rims and I wanted something other than a Zebco. I used to have a bunch of Baitcasters back in the day. Had a couple lower end Abu Garcia joints. And there's a lot of junk out there in front of me. I don't know if you can see the rod tip, but it's doing quite a bit of bouncing out there. Yeah, here's another look at the head I got on there. The Texas Red Craw. Got one piece. That's the first piece of debris I pulled out of this spot. So I did hit a little bit. You can see I've been casting around the house here. This paint's all about gone. It's cool. Yeah, just a little baby. Either 3.5 inch baby craw. Not a whole lot going on with that. And yeah, like I said, about 40 to 60 feet is probably your limit on small equipment, or small baits rather. But usually if I'm in a boat, I'm probably within 100 feet of the shoreline anyway, usually. Unless we're working a break or something. Don't have a boat at the moment. I was kind of hoping to get my card collection sold off so I could buy me a cheap boat. I do have the ability to use my uncle's boat, but I've got back and shoulder problems, so rowing a 12-foot aluminum John boat is not ideal. Probably gonna get that registered next week so I can put the trolling motor on it and buy me a good deep cycle battery so we can actually get some offshore fishing done. A lot of leaves and pine straw floating in the water. But yeah, we'll definitely have a few more reviews coming up next week. Thinking about trying out some new line. I've always used either Strand or Berkeley Trilene, one or the other. Not sponsored, just that's usually what they have at Walmart. But I'm gonna go to I'm gonna check Academy first because it's closer than Cabela's. Yeah, that was a good one right there. A little over 60 probably, 50 or 60. Little bit more. The wind picked up just as I threw it, so it's probably not too great. Felt a little bump there. Probably landed on a rock or something. Definitely wasn't a fishy. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this thing, man. Drop me a comment, let me know what you think about either the Mock Smash or one of the cheaper speed spools. Can't afford a whole lot, so it's definitely going to be under 150 a combo. But from what I've seen, I got a Black Max Abu Garcia. I'm going to buy a blank for it. Probably going to get the same rod blank. Might go a little bit longer, maybe 7.5, 7.2, 7.4, somewhere around there. Like a little bit longer rod. This was kind of short. It's a little 6-footer. It's not the greatest rod, but and I don't really care for the little kicker right there. I don't like those. But yeah, that's the Bill Dance Signature Series. Nope, got my tip there. Sorry I couldn't show you a fish on it, but like I said, hopefully if you're looking for a cheap combo, I would definitely recommend it. I haven't thrown anything heavy on it. I'll probably do a review again once I throw some heavier baits on it. But as far as lightweight stuff, like I said, keep your magnet set pretty high. I'm running this at 11 pretty much constantly. And then we'll see how it does with heavier baits in the next one. But Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hopefully everybody is COVID free and living a good life. And y'all take care, man. Let me know in the comments what you think a good $120, $150 combo would be. I'm gonna buy two. Well, I'm gonna buy a rod from an Abu Garcia Black Max, and then I'm gonna buy a combo. Since I've already bought the Abu Garcia, it was a $40 reel. I've heard some pretty good stuff about it. My buddy uses one that I go fishing with on his boat, usually on Fridays. But yeah, y'all let me know what you think. Have a good day.